Dear family and friends, we come together today to witness a sacred ceremony. Colby and Alexander have made the decision to take the oath of marriage and spend the rest of their lives together. They are especially blessed, joined today by family and friends. Colby and Alexander are honored you could be here to participate in this special occasion with them. As Alexander's grandfather, I would like to say that what a privilege and an honor it is for me to be able to perform this marriage between Alexander and Colby. I've known Alexander all her life. And even though they lived in Ohio, we spent many times together on vacations to the ocean, camping trips together, and every Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter was spent around the family table with the family celebrating the holidays. Many backyard picnics we've had together. So it's been a privilege to watch Alex grow up and become the beautiful young lady she is today. And it is an honor that I have the privilege to marry these two very fine people. So without further delay, who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
Okay, this ceremony of marriage in which you came to be united is one of the first and oldest ceremonies in the entire world. Marriage is a gift in that we give ourselves to one another. Marriage is a clasping of hands, the blending of two hearts, the union of two lives into one. And your marriage must stand, not by the authority of the state, nor by the seal on your wedding certificate, by the strength and the power of faith and love you have in each other. Now we will proceed. Now will you pass your flowers and turn and face each other and join hands to express your vows of love and devotion to each other. Colby and Alexander have written their own vows and now recite them to each other. Colby?
Alex, when I showed up at West Virginia University as an awkward freshman 7 years ago, I had no idea that I would meet the love of my life during the first week of college. You have made it known that you were told by multiple people not to date the first guy you met in college, and you didn't only date him, now you're marrying him, so here we are. I mean, I know I was basically irresistible once I broke out the Running Man on the dance floor that night, but I really thought I had no chance when you spent the rest of that night telling me that we can never be friends just because I like Philadelphia sports teams. But we have already been through so much together, from going from kids to adults at WVUs, 2 years of long distance with lots of snowy drives between Morgantown and Charlottesville, and living in Pittsburgh for last year, and finally now settling down in Alexandria, Virginia. And you've supported me through so much, from cooking meals for me while I studied drugs all night long, to dropping me off at work at 5:30 a.m. when West Virginia closed down the hospital parking lot. And you're truly one of the most supportive people in the world, and I could not have gotten through these last 7 years without you. From the first time we said I love you, we have had an ongoing argument about who loves who more, and with always responding to an I love you with I love you more. So I thought there would be no better way to cement that argument than through my vows today. So I promise to love you more in the good times ahead when we are traveling the world together and things are simple. I also promise to love you more in all the hard times ahead when money is tight and work is busy and it takes more effort. And I promise to love you more when I forget to listen and when we don't always agree, and I promise to never give up on us. I promise to love you more when we start a family someday, and I promise to be the best father to our future children. And finally, I promise to love you more even on Sundays when the Eagles play the Steelers. Alex, I promise to love you more forever and always.
Alex.
Colby, somehow I am standing up here after 7 years of loving you. It doesn't feel like it could have possibly been that long already, but I am so thankful to start our life on that foundation. A foundation of growing together, laughing together, planning together, and maybe arguing together. Between all the times, trips, visits, Super Bowls, Stanley Cups, WVU wins and losses, trials and all, we made it here. It seems like it took forever but snuck up on me all at once. But we made it, and the rest of our lives start now, together, with Mountie and Steele, of course. Thank you for the way you love me and for the way you put up with me. I know that I can be combative and stubborn, which helps when townhouses want to make us homeless 10 days before moving, but not always in relationships. You have signed yourself up for a lifetime of sass and sarcasm, but you have also seen me at my softest and most vulnerable. You remind me of all the parts of myself and how you find ways to love all of me. You are patient and methodical and give me a fresh perspective on the world. Things that I would just jump into, you take time to think about, but you also remind me to be silly and fun and that it's okay to not be adults all the time. Thank you for showing me every side of yourself. Loving all of them is my favorite thing to do. I can't wait for a lifetime of me refusing to pick where we go for dinner, of arguing about which Philly sports stars meet the hype and which are kind of lazy, and dedicating every fall weekend to watching football. In between those days, I promise to love you with everything I have. At your worst and at your best, at your highs and your lows, when I can't agree with a single thing you say, and when you agree with all of my points. In all frustrations, joys, sadnesses, and everything else life has to throw our way, I promise to love you and stand by you. It seems like our past few years have been nothing but tests in our relationship, but just like we got through those, we'll get through everything else. I promise to keep moving forward, to keep getting better for you, and to hold on to you and on to us. We've been bickering since the beginning about who loves who more, but I promise you I love you most, and I'll love you even more tomorrow. I'm the luckiest girl in the world, and I can't wait for our forever.
It's now time to exchange the rings. Please give me the rings. The circle frame formed by each of these rings is a symbol of your love and eternal commitment to each other. May these rings remind you always of these sacred promises you made to each other in the company of your family and friends. Colby, take this ring, and as you put it on Alexander's finger, please repeat after me.
I, Colby, give you, Alexandra.
This ring as a symbol of my love,
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love,
commitment,
commitment,
and external vows we have made today to each other.
and external vows today that we have made to each other.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Alexandra, take this ring, and as you put it on his finger, repeat after me. I, Alexandra, give you, Colby,
I, Alexandra, give you Colby,
this ring as a symbol of my love,
this ring as a symbol of my love,
commitment,
commitment,
and eternal vows we have made to each other.
and eternal vows we have made to each other.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Alex and Colby, you have come here today before us and have expressed your desire to become husband and wife. You have shown your love and affection by joining hands and have made promises of faith and devotion to each other, and have sealed these promises by giving and receiving of the ring. Therefore, it is my privilege as a minister and authority given to me by Almighty God and the state of Pennsylvania to pronounce you husband and wife. Colby, you may kiss your bride.
We did it.
We did it.
Yo.
Let me pronounce you right.
Oh, God.
Friends and family, it is a great honor that I officially present to you Mr. and Mrs. Colby and Alexander Ackerman.
Hi everyone, I'm Claire.
And I'm Caroline.
And we are Alex's co-maids of honor.
Our friendship with Alex started a little unconventionally, aka through a computer screen. We met Alex at UVA in grad school back in 2020. Our cohort was a little dramatic to say the least, which yes, is really alarming for a group of future school counselors. When the first year was halfway through, Claire and I realized we needed a roommate for next year, and Alex is who came to both of our minds right away. We knew that Alex had gone to WVU, had a cutie cat named Steele, a boyfriend named Colby, and was not in the drama.
Caroline promptly slid into Alex's DMs and invited her to our apartment for a lovely weekend brunch. Brunch quickly turned into what we'd be ordering for dinner and our 6th Christmas movie of the day. So needless to say, the rest is history. Alex, we want to thank you
For being my ride or die Jack Brown's buddy.
for leaning into my love for reality TV,
For sharing our first tattoo experiences together.
and for not killing me when we brought home a puppy who terrorized Steele, her cat.
We want to thank you for the countless hours spent supporting, encouraging, and listening. We know that your marriage to Colby will be filled with all of those amazing things that Claire and I experienced as your roommates and more.
Colby, we're not forgetting about you. Caroline and I want to thank you for being the perfect balance to Alex. Thank you for always making the drive to Charlottesville, even when it was really snowy, for including us, even with our lack of sports knowledge, and for loving Alex so well.
Alex is one of the strongest people that we know. She's strong-willed, hard-headed, love you though, and fights for those she loves, her students, her friends and family, and her partner. We asked Colby what his favorite thing about Alex is. He said how caring she is and how she fights for those she loves. We couldn't agree more.
When we were writing this speech, we started to think about our perspective on their love as Alex's roommates. You couldn't go more than 5 minutes in a conversation without knowing who Colby was, for obvious reasons. Alex has always been so proud and Colby's biggest cheerleader. Upon meeting Colby, we instantly knew they were each other's quarterback to wide receiver. It has been genuinely joyful to have a glimpse into their relationship.
In true cheesy school counselor fashion, we want to end our speech with a rose, bud, and thorn. For those of you who don't know, a rose is where you share something that was great or something that went really well, and everybody shares them. Your thorn is an area of growth or a negative, and then your bud is something you're looking forward to. And we would do this back in grad school as a friend group with Timmy and Andrew all of the time. Yep, over there. So, our rose is obviously why we're all here tonight. This beautiful ceremony and to celebrate the love of Alex and Colby.
Our thorn maybe could be the rain, but I don't think so. Or really a thorn for the whole world is that these two are officially off the market forever.
Our bud, what we're hopeful for, is the many, many years ahead of marriage between Alex and Colby. Even when things get hard, like when Colby leaves his towel hanging in the wrong spot, the challenging fights, like where their first date actually took place, and the rest of the highs and lows. We know that they will fight for each other in their marriage.
Please join us in raising a glass to the Ackeries. Congratulations, love you.
Hi, I'm Ryan. Alex moved into our neighborhood when I was 2 years old, and then she was 2 years old. And this is Jessica.
Hi, I'm Jess. I was also there when we were 2 years old. You guys, we're so excited for you.
We're so excited, even though I was supposed to be the first boyfriend ever.
I mean, Alex, you made the right choice.
I fully agree. Love you.
We love you so much.
We love you so much. Congratulations, Colby.
I
like, you know how, like, when someone adopts a dog and they suddenly, like, look like each other? I'm the dog, Colby's the human, and we kind of... You know,
Right.
he's like, I am. Hello, everyone. What a day. Everyone, y'all look great today. I think it was an awesome day. So from them, I wanted to say, thanks for such a special day, and from me too, because I also was waiting 7 years for this day. For those of you who do not know me, I am Colin Martin. I was Honors Hall 362, also known as Colby's freshman year roommates at WVU. I told them I planned this out to be about 3 minutes, so hopefully it would cut under 15, so we're going to try our best over here. A lot to say about these two, so where to start, man? I think best place to start would be where we met, also on the internet. I slid into his DMs on the WVU dorm matchmaking site, but I can't take all the credit. Colby did pop the question first about if he wanted to be roommates, so thank you for that. Very glad you asked that question.
Give me your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now. We're in this together now. Give me your love and tell me your secrets. 'Cause we're in this together now. Yeah, we're in this together now.
Alex, thank you for finally making Colby our official dad.
Alex and Colby, I love you. I'm so proud of you and I'm so happy to be here. We love you.
From your official three littles.
Even if we're falling down, even if we're falling down, all of me is yours, every part of me. 'Cause we're in this together now. You and me together now. What's the point